I'm going to be talking about today if you need an office space for your home care agency, or if you can operate out of your home or do a virtual office space. These are some questions that a lot of our students have been having when onboarding with us, and of course we have the answers here at Home Care Agency Blueprint. For those of you that do not know me, my name is Scott McKenzie. I am the founder of Golden Age Companions, a non-medical home care agency based in Irvine, California. And I also have founded a company called Home Care Agency Blueprint, which I have essentially taken all of the information that I've learned over 12 years, and I've created a course that teaches you how to start and scale and grow your home care agency. In addition, we have a team of coaches, including myself, that we are here to support you along your journey and get you launched and take all the necessary steps to have you create your own successful home care agency. So jumping in today, I want to talk about what it looks like when you are starting up your agency. The first obvious thing is most of you in your states, we set up agencies all across the United States, eventually international, but as of right now, our offerings are USA only. And we have set up agencies in almost every state at this point. There's only about 5 or 6 states that do not require a license, whether you're doing a non-medical home care agency or a home health. Home health, you always need to have a license no matter what, but if you're doing a non-medical home care agency, you definitely, there are some states that you do not have to apply for a license. So you can reach out to us. You can comment below or directly reach out to us if you want to know what states those are. We're more than happy to help you on that. And then as far as it's most likely though that you will need to have your own license for your state. So the best way to do this is when you are applying for the license, there's of course all the criteria to get that application applied for and submitted. You know, your insurances, the workers' comp, professional general liability, your policies and procedures, your your incorporation. Essentially these agencies, the departments at the state, they want to know that you are a legit business, and there's steps to take to be sure that you have everything set up. So we definitely can help you do that at Home Care Agency Blueprint. If you're looking at navigating this on your own, I'll just give you some tips here. So it generally could take anywhere from a month after you submit your license all the way up to 6 months or even a little longer to get approval. And the big question here is, people, they do not want to be paying for an office space if they can't operate yet, right? So the best way to handle that is to start from ground zero. So when you register your business, when you file for your incorporation, the cleanest way to do it is to incorporate with a business address. So you can get a mailing address, a virtual office address, and that may be only $60 to $100, $110, $120 a month. And then, so you have your incorporation there, you're a legit business, your mail is going there, and before signing up, make sure that virtual office address has that same building of location that you want to have your real office space at. So you basically just essentially ask that building if there is some private executive suites available, which shouldn't be more than $500 a month. And then, so essentially you can register your business legit with that. So you have a real office business address, and then go through the licensing application, fill everything out, submit it, wait for the license. When that license is conditionally approved, the state will ask, they'll want to know, we need to see proof of a private office. And at that point, you probably won't have the private office yet, right? So you just go back into the leasing manager and ask them to, up your lease to be able to get that private executive office. And then you'll have your separate filing cabinet and et cetera, And some states do require you've got to schedule an inspection, so they'll want to come out to your office to see that you do have a private office and closed door that can lock, and all of your employee files and HR stuff is safe and secure. So that is the best way to do it, because then, like, you know, then your costs are only maybe 100 to 150 a month that you're spending to have that business address until your license is approved, and then you keep the same address. You don't have to move addresses. You just basically get that executive office in that building. The other thing is operating from your home. Sometimes some states, they actually allow that. They're fine with that. I know Texas is one of these states that does allow that. So that's just up to you. You know, at the end of the day, it depends on how much you want to grow your business. You could operate from your home for the first few months, and then as you get those 3, 4, 5, 6 clients, then get an office space. In a case like that, if it is a state that they are adamant on having an private office space, then you could do the virtual merging into the actual executive office space route. So that's my recommendation. Those are the tips. We have gotten so many questions about that lately. So, you know, our inbox is like flooded with all this information about asking that same question. So I just wanted to talk about that today. And if you haven't already, if you feel like you got value out of this video, please like this video and then subscribe to my channel, and check out more videos on my channel if you haven't already. I have a ton of information on here. I'm still committed to continuing to post more and more videos. You know, we are finding out so many students that are coming to us, they have maybe already had consulting and they maybe haven't gotten their agency off the ground yet, or they only had paperwork with that consultant. They didn't really get like the full hands-on experience that Home Care Agency Blueprint provides. And that's what's really nice, is we are here to help you succeed. And believe me, I could have set up Golden Age Companions as a full-fledged franchise. I was actually partway through the process of doing that, and I decided not to, because I learned that I would have needed to charge $100,000 plus to get people started. And I just felt that that's not how I started. I worked at Starbucks. You know, I started around 16 years old. I stayed there till I was 21. I started Golden Age Companions when I was 21, and I did not have those resources. I could not have bought a franchise for $100,000 plus, and it doesn't need to cost that much. It doesn't need to be $100,000. So I share that because, you know, we have different programs in Home Care Agency Blueprint that can be as little or as much. We have a full done for you program that we can set up your entire agency on your behalf. And then we have some other programs that are like done with you, where you can also incorporate, you know, you helping setting up your own agency as we are coaching and guiding you. And you know, it's really inspiring. I've been very inspired by all of you out there that are starting up your agencies. So we I always said with running Golden Age Companions, it's amazing because we're hiring caregivers to go out and take care of families. And at one point, you know, we were taking care of 30, 40 families at the same time, and that was very inspiring. And now at Home Care Agency Blueprint, you know, it's a huge impact because we're setting up all these agencies that it's like a butterfly effect. Then those agencies are taking care of all these clients and supporting families by hiring all these employees as caregivers. So I just want to express my gratitude and thank you for sharing interest in this journey. And I am grateful to be here and be a vehicle to help you start your own agency. So thanks again. I appreciate you coming by, and I'll see you on the next video.